What's going on, everybody? It's Joe Giunta with Trend Trading Academy. I'm here to help you trade and get paid. And I got a special one for you today because this is a question that I have gotten over and over and over in the comments. People emailing me, contacting me on social media, asking me to talk about this. And today I'm going to give you a piece of one of our classes that goes over this whole topic. And that topic is, how do all the time frames work together? How do I know which time frame to trade? How do I know how the weekly and the 30-minute work together? How does all that work? You know, it seems like the 1 minute, is so fast and the weekly is so slow. How do I understand all of those time frames together? The 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 30-minute, the weekly, the daily. It's a lot to understand, and I'm about to give you the game on it, okay? So make sure you watch it all the way through. Make sure you grab a hold of it. Watch it a couple times if you need to, because if you can get a hold of and understand how the different time frames work in Forex, it's going to be a big addition to your Forex arsenal, okay? Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to become a student, go to trendtrading.academy. Join the team, eat with us. We're all winning together, all right? And if you want the merch, tradinggetpaid.com. All right? For now, let's get to the charts.
Have faith in your mind, have faith in your grind, invest in yourself, transform in your time. Have faith in your mind, have faith in your grind, invest in yourself, transform in your time. Trade and get paid, trade and get paid, trade and get paid, trade and get paid,
How many ever was in math class when you were in school? Let's go back to maybe, elementary math. Did anybody in this class learn how to multiply and divide? Let's take this to elementary school. 4 times 2 equals, there we go, 8. 4 times 2 equals 8. When you were in like whatever grade that they taught us multiplication, basic multiplication, how did they tell you to check your work? All you do is do it backwards. All you do is do it backwards. If 4 times 2 equals 8 times, then that means 8 divided by 2 should equal 4. I know what it says in elementary school. Just trying to help you out. If it doesn't work backwards, that means this was wrong. If this does not work backwards, then this was wrong. If you go 4 times 2 equals 8, but 8, or if you get 10 out of it, and 10 divided by 2 equals 5, well, something messed up in there. You did your multiplication wrong. When you want to check your math, you simply do it backwards. If it works forward and backwards, then you know your math is good. If we knew that top-down analysis, remember, I'm not going to go through the whole thing again, but we started with the 4-hour chart, and we drew our trend line. We drew our fib. We got our top and our bottom. Remember that? Then we came down to the 30-minute, and we started getting our fans. We started getting, our zones. Now, if you're a retest trader, you might want to come down to the 15-minute. And look how beautiful that looks. Oh, my goodness. Look at that 15-minute pullback. Look at that 15-minute pullback. Breaks, retest the exact zone, and takes off. Why? Because think about it. Think about this. If something is happening from the 4-hour to the 1 hour, to the 30 minute, to the 15 minute, to the 5 minute, to the 1 minute, right? Then what we see on the 4 hour is not going to take place until the things on the smaller time frames happen first. Let me show you what I mean. 4 hour chart. We're looking for potential break at some point of this trend line. Well, guys, if we know that every 4 hour candle has 4 1 hour candles, and every 1 hour candle has 2 30-minute candles, and every 30-minute candle has 2 15-minute candles, and every 15-minute candle has 3 5-minute candles, and every 5-minute candle has 5 1-minute candles, how many 1-minute candles are in a 4 hour candle? 240. So that means it. Look, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Let me drop this little line on here for you real quick. I'm going to drop an arrow. How about that? Let's just put that there and leave it there for, sorry. Come on. Listen to me. Listen to me. Let's put that there for a second. And now let's come down to the 1 minute chart. Look how crazy that is. Look how different that is. Right? Look at this. This is insane. For us to see that happen, we would need to see what? Watch this. Look at how many moves are in that downtrend on the 1 minute. And not that we should be trading the 1 minute. Don't take that from this lesson. But if that 1 minute, what's going to end up happening? 1 minute, break. What's going to happen next? Right? What's going to end up happening next? Break. What's going to happen next? Right? This stuff is over and over again. What's going to happen next? Right? I'm running out of room here because it's a 1 minute chart. I hate the 1 minute chart. But at some point, what's going to happen? Either that's going to continue up and we know that we don't have a reversal yet, or we're going to eventually move down. And at some point, we're going to have enough 1 minute movement, right? Enough 1 minute movement that what's going to happen? That's going to affect the 5 minute. And at some point, we're going to have enough 5 minute movement, right? All the way down, where eventually it's going to affect the 15 minute. And eventually we're going to have enough 15 minute movement where it's going to affect the 30 minute. Now we're starting to see real movement. Now we're starting to see what we've been trading this whole time. Now we're starting to see 30-minute movement that is affecting the 4 hour. This is the 30-minute chart you're looking at, but you're seeing what? You're seeing all of this movement play out on a 4 hour trend line. But all of that is 30-minute movement that's playing out on one single 4 hour trend line. But you want to know what the crazy thing about it is? That one 4 hour move right there, eventually, when it gets broken or when it pushes up, guess what it's going to affect? It's going to affect the daily. And then guess what's going to happen? It's going to affect the weekly. Right? Look at this. That 4 hour movement is only a small part of a much bigger weekly movement. Right? Why? Because This is how technical analysis works. It works in levels over and over and over and over again. So guess what? How do you check your work? You already know I'm a swing trader, and I haven't been swing trading because of all the craziness in our world right now. But how do I trade, guys? All right? What do I do? Look at this. Look at this. Some of you guys remember me talking about this kind of stuff. This is all the beginning of coronavirus right here. All of this. Let me get this right here. I can tell you right now, from right here, this candle right here, all the way up, that right there is the beginning of coronavirus. Look at this. How do I know? Go back. March 9th, 2020. That was the beginning. That was the big announcement of coronavirus right there. All of that big spike right there, that was all the beginnings of coronavirus. Aussie, this big spike right here, let's move that out a little bit. Why? Right? Because that big spike right there, moving down, that was just a retest. No, it wasn't a retest. You know what that was? That was when Australia was on fire. Anybody remember that last year? When Australia had wildfires all over the country? Big drop. Big drop. As soon as they put them out, boom, straight up. Went all the way back up here. Then coronavirus came. Straight down. People were all over the map. Look at this. You say, look at those wicks. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Bro, you serious right now? Let me make that to where you could actually see it. We're talking 1,500 pips, almost 1,600 pips from news. From news. So you know what I'm going to do? Watch this. I'm going to go back to normalcy. Just like that. Correction cutoff strategy. Remember my correction cutoff strategy? Go, if you haven't seen it, go in the videos and watch it. Look at how beautiful that is. We're talking about now October. And look, boom, exactly where we're supposed to be. All right, guys, there you have it. I hope this brought you a lot of value. I hope you understand now how you got to check your work backwards, right? Understanding that if you do something forwards, you have to do it backwards, right, in order to check your work. Well, top-down analysis is one thing. Understanding how we chart the weekly, we confirm on the daily, we enter, swing trades on the 4-hour, retest on the 1 hour. Maybe if you're a small time frame trader, scalper, small day trader, something like that, intraday. Maybe you're doing top-down analysis, finding your charts on the 4-hour. Maybe you're confirming on the 1 hour, entering on the 30-minute, retest on the 15-minute. That's a lot of information. But the truth is that nothing is going to happen on the 4-hour until it first happens on the 15-minute. Everything has to play out the right way in order to affect time frame. This is all part of currency cycling and currency strength analysis. And you can see my videos on that by clicking the link above. I have a whole series of classes teaching currency strength analysis because that's really the basis of my trading style. So that's, if you want access to all of it, I literally dozens of videos of me teaching on how to trade this stuff. You got to become a student. Go to trendtrading.academy and you're going to find literally dozens of videos where I'm teaching you in-depth hours of teaching of me teaching you how to trade currency strength analysis. All right? Become a student. Eat with us. We're all winning together. All right? Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Get your merch, tradinggetpaid.com. And for now, I'm going to see you in the next class.